Hi there, folks! Subscribe, give us a like, and share your favorite football quote in the comments below. And while you're typing, we proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Scott McTominay may leave Manchester United to join Newcastle United, The Telegraph reports. Declan Rice has been identified as Arsenal's top summer transfer target, and the Gunners are optimistic about beating rivals, Chelsea and Man United among them, to the West Ham United's midfielder signature. Newcastle are reportedly interested in signing Conor Gallagher, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Hakim Ziyech from Chelsea. Manchester United have offered improved contract terms to Marcus Rashford, Luke Shaw, Fred, Diogo Dalot, and David De Gea. Antonio Conte had blocked the transfer of Rafael Leao to Inter Milan back in 2019, as the manager wanted to acquire Romelu Lukaku at any cost. Borussia Dortmund have inquired about taking Anthony Elanga on loan from Manchester United, with Everton also keeping tabs on the player, Fabrizio Romano notes. A swap deal of striker Memphis Depay for Inter forward Joaquin Correa will not take place, due to the Catalan side doubting the deal. Brighton Hove Albion have rejected a verbal offer from Tottenham Hotspur for attacker Leandro Trossard, The Athletic notes. Chelsea are ready to bid 73 million euros for Moises Caicedo, Ben Jacobs notifies. 19-year-old Chicago Fire striker John Duran has completed his transfer to Aston Villa. AS Roma are ready to open talks regarding the contract renewal with Paulo Dybala, Nicolas Kira reports. Al Nassr are reportedly negotiating a deal to bring PSG goalkeeper Keylor Navas to the club. Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Tottenham and Newcastle have all been linked with a move for Nicola Zaniolo, Alfredo Pedula understands. Mikhailo Mudryk will reportedly earn about £150,000 per week at Chelsea, which is much more than what Arsenal were offering. Genoa striker Calvin Yaboa is close to joining Augsburg on loan, Florian Plettenberg claims. Salernitana have officially announced the dismissal of head coach Davide Nicola. Chris Smalling is of interest to Italian giants Juventus and Inter Milan, thus the defender could leave Roma in the summer. Bournemouth are closing in on the signing of 20-year-old Burkina Faso winger Dango Ouattara from French side Lorient. Girona are hoping to complete the transfer of Dynamo Kiev midfielder Viktor Tsigankov in the ongoing transfer window. Antonio Conte could make up his mind to leave Tottenham Hotspur at the end of the season, Nicolas Kira notifies. Manuel Neuer wants to perform at the elite level for a few more years. Bayern could buy Gregor Kobel from Dortmund in 2024 as his replacement. Dusan Vlahovic and Paul Pogba could soon return to action amidst the process of their injury recoveries. Manchester United are keen on signing Leicester City midfielder Yuri Tielemans. Chelsea and Shakhtar Donetsk have agreed to play a friendly in Donetsk at Donbass Arena after the war. Wout Weghorst will wear the number 27 shirt during his spell at Manchester United. Porto are plotting to offer 39-year-old Pepe a new deal in the near future. Domenico Tedesco and Hervé Renard are among candidates for the vacant post of Nice coach, according to Get French Football News. Adidas may once again become the kit sponsor of Newcastle United for the first time since 2010. West Ham are set to be considering Nuno Espirito Santo and Rafael Benitez as potential replacements for David Moyes. Real Betis have reached an agreement for the incorporation of the Brazilian defender from Atlético Paranaense, Abner Santos. Manchester United, Arsenal, and Newcastle United are monitoring Napoli ace Victor Osimhen, for whom Partenopians will ask about 150 million euros. AC Milan are confident they will reach an agreement over a new contract for Rafael Leao, Calciomercato notifies. Barcelona have slapped a 100 million euros price tag on Rafinha amid Arsenal's interest in the Brazilian winger. Messi's jersey from the clash against Angers was sold for 43,623 euros at auction. La Liga has filed a lawsuit against FIFA in the Court of Arbitration for Sport. Representatives of the Spanish league are dissatisfied with the change in the format of the Club World Cup. Gianni Infantino announced that 32 teams would participate in the tournament from 2025. Among other things, we saw one fixture each played in Serie A and La Liga. Empoli barely dealt with Sampdoria, while Cadiz shared points with Elche. Moving on to the main news of the release. Cristiano Ronaldo has been named captain of his club and Al Hilal's All-Star combined 11 for the friendly against Paris Saint-Germain. The Portuguese received the captain's armband from Turki Al-Sheikh, the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Authority for Entertainment and the owner of Almeria. The game will take place on Thursday, January 19th in Riyadh. Gerard Piqué has been spotted driving a Renault Twingo. In this car, Piqué arrived at the headquarters of the Spanish media league Nights League, once again trolling Shakira. The singer recently released a song about breaking up with Piqué. In particular, its lyrics contain the line, "You traded a Ferrari for a Renault." Moreover, a few days ago, the Spaniard came on stream with Casio watch. Earlier on, Shakira sang how he had traded his Rolex for a Casio. Chelsea are already willing to listen to offers for their winger, Raheem Sterling. Raheem moved from Man City to Chelsea just 6 months ago for almost £50 million, pending a contract until the summer of 2027. Such huge expenses, which could simply go down the drain, will not stop the club's bosses from letting him go if there are lucrative offers for the footballer's services. During his spell with the Blues, the Englishman failed to deliver a significant impact on his new team's performance, according to insiders. Lionel Messi has firmly decided he will no longer play for Barcelona. Messi's deal with PSG expires in June 2023. They are negotiating its further extension, but regardless of the outcome of these talks, Messi will definitely not return to Barcelona, El Nacional assures. Firstly, Messi believes that this chapter of his career is closed. Secondly, a potential return to Barcelona will not benefit his image, the source notes. Messi's current goal is all about Champions League triumph, since he has not lifted this particular trophy since the 2014-15 campaign, thus wanting to end his career by once again reaching the European football Olympus. Neymar has been receiving heavy backlash from Paris Saint-Germain supporters after another underwhelming performance for the Ligue 1 champions. According to journalist Daniele Riolo, the 30-year-old forward failed to find his spark after the World Cup and slammed Neymar's transfer from Barcelona to the Parisians. He made fun of all the PSG supporters by having a good half season, because he had a World Cup to prepare for. In terms of recruitment, transfer, salary, it's the biggest flop in the history of football, Riolo claims. Christophe Galtier has slammed his players, including Neymar and Messi, after the Parisians suffered a shock defeat to Rennes. Daily Post reports, Galtier slammed his attackers as he claimed they lacked grit, rhythm, intensity, and verticality against the host, and blamed this as the reason for the French giants' loss. Lionel Messi would be open to joining Manchester City if they made a formal approach for him, according to Sven Goran-Eriksson. "I wished Argentina to win the World Cup only because of Lionel Messi. He deserves it. I don't know what will happen to Messi, but if he continues to play the way he did in the World Cup, he is still one of the best. Pep Guardiola knows Lionel Messi very well, so I can't imagine he would say no to that transfer. It would be great for him to play in the Premier League, especially with Erling Haaland in front of him, but I can't see it happening." Would you like to see Leo at Manchester City? Guys, check out the suggested videos from our other projects. Have a good time watching, and see you next time!